This time in the grandest of finals for the middle-aged noobs 3v3 monthly tournament. It is AlpacaTacosForTux versus Flickin Beans.
Yeah, and Flickin Beans almost let in a goal right away. Oh, that ball just went off the crossbar. As he's in the corner, going to challenge it across the net to Beans, but Taco was there for the clear. Can't find the second touch on the ball. Tux with a dribble, shimmy. Pass the ball away. But, Muntz, what's your prediction between these teams?
Whew, that is a tough one. We've seen a lot of AlpacaTacosForTux, but all we need to see right now is Flickin Beans putting this into the net. And I guess I can't really ignore that opening goal, so it's Flickin Beans for me.
Yeah, I think Flickin Beans are my pick too, and that was just a really nice goal to start. It looked like almost like a bit of a team bump to get a chance at that shot, but this is dangerous.
And leading up to the goal, it was very end-to-end play, and I can honestly see this series playing out with that as a main theme. With an open net here for Alpaca, that is a clutch shot into the open net. Absolutely would have been looking at that near post, praying the ball doesn't roll up it.
Yeah, absolutely. The space just cleared for Alpaca to get that shot. It's 1-1 with just over 4 minutes left. But it's like you said, a lot of end-to-end play, and if this is how the game is going to play out every time, I see this being a 5-game series.
Yeah, we can only hope that it'll go the full 5. Oh no! Oh my god! Taco nearly own goals. Has Tux to thank. He saved him from the embarrassment. And it is just commit on commit. Both sides all in for this ball in front of the orange net.
Ooh. Azzy with a shot opportunity. It's off the crossbar. Tux is going to try to dribble it out. Shimmy gets behind the ball. It's not what he's looking for. Azzy's going to beat the orange team. Going to beat AlpacaTacos' ball. And Taco almost own goal right there.
I don't think there was anything else he could do but put it onto that post. He was full length, stretched out for that save. And this is lining up to be a forced goal. Yeah. That's just a brutal 50/dunk. Alpaca just got real big. Taco running as a distraction, and they just forced that ball in.
Yeah, Taco was looking for the bump on the goal line there. Didn't need to find it. The dunk was enough.
Yeah, definitely did enough there to throw off the defender. I'm not sure who it was, but they had to avoid him. Oh, and the shots just keep coming in. This game has started with multiple bangs.
Yeah, they look like the Harlem Globetrotters here, just putting the ball off the backboard for the next man, and it gets them the 2-2 tie.
Oh, this is fun stuff. I can't wait for the rest of this series. My pants are off. I hope yours are too, because things are getting messy.
My pants are on, but my hopes are high as that the series continues to be entertaining. Shimmy's going to have a shot opportunity. He's going to put it away. Flickin Beans starting to click on offense here.
Putting it away is something maybe I should think about. But for now, we're going to keep things as they are. 3-2. I don't see the goals drying up. This is just too much fun.
I am watching everyone miss on the kickoff. Alpaca puts the ball towards an open net. Can't find the shot. Beans can't find the clear. Says that's sus dodo. I don't know what I've done. As he whiffs, this should be an easy open net. It's 3-3.
6 goals, barely halfway through the game. I've run out of descriptors here. Alpaca scores again.
Yeah, 3-3 halfway through the game. That's really not what I was expecting. Both teams just have an extremely aggressive rotation, and they're both hitting the mark on these shots.
Oh
what a save from Taco.
There have been multiple goal line saves for AlpacaTacosForTux, but to their credit, they've been scrambling really well and dealing with the ball after the save. So, I mean, if they can continue that, they might be able to keep up this like counter-attacking style off those saves as Flickin Beans overcommit on the attack. But Flickin Beans have got some scary offense at the moment.
They do, and it really looks like both teams are just used to being faster than their opponents, but they're both fast here in this game, and so it's not going to work. One team is going to have to lock down into rotation, and as I say that, a breakdown in rotation gives Flickin Beans the lead.
Yeah, not sure what happened here, if this is a miscommunication or just a little bit of over-ambition, but Taco just maybe not where he should have been. Or perhaps it was a teammate that wasn't where he expected, and yeah, not much to say about that one. Open net goal. Flickin Beans.
That's a really nice pass down from Beans. A nice save from Alpaca as he looks to continue the attack. Shimmy, can't get the goal. Alpaca is a brick wall right now.
At what point do these goals just start sneaking past the defense and we see the lead balloon to 8 or 9, because the goal line scrambles have just been constant. I just don't see this as being sustainable for AlpacaTacosForTux.
Oh my goodness, they heard you saying that and they tie it up again. They won't go away.
In my defense, my comments are more about their defense, but their offense is purring. They're getting their chances and they're taking them. So that they'll always have that puncher's chance in the game. They've got to start stopping the shots from coming in rather than stopping the shots themselves.
Sure. Yeah, and I mean, maybe you looked for a more physical style of gameplay if you're Alpaca Tacos. Maybe just rough them up in the midfield a little bit. But Taco with a shot opportunity here, and that's a double commit on the save. But Beans comes out with control, whiffs on the recovery though.
Yeah, sometimes the double commit just works. And in that case, it was pretty important that they both committed to it. With the oh, is this an open? No. As he able to get back.
That was a dangerous overcommit though from Flickin Beans. What a pass play. Shimmy floats it up. Alpaca punches the ball in the air, is able to follow it. Beans might have a chance here to turn and do something, but he has no boost. And we're in overtime in game 1 of our grand final.
That was such a crucial carry out of defense by Alpaca there. Kept his team in the game there. Unreal stuff.
And Shimmy with an absolutely beautiful pass to the midfield that was whiffed on by his teammate. Beans is going to challenge Alpaca before the ball can come to their third, and Shimmy beats Taco to the ball as he's trying to continue but misses the ball. That pinches downfield. Beans should be there for the challenge.
We're just seeing more pressure just pushed forward and on and on and on by AlpacaTacosForTux here. They're starting to take over, get their offense ticking, and let's see if Flickin Beans can keep them out. Beans left alone at the back, whiffs the ball, but is able to get it out eventually. But yeah, this is...
Oh, Beans almost got that pop. One thing to keep an eye on, as he has whiffed on the ball 3 times in the past minute, and it's just something to keep an eye on, whether his teammates continue trusting him on those tricky challenges or not.
I'll definitely keep a lookout. As he starts to fall apart, his whole team might. Feels like that offensive spearhead. Oh my god, the ball is just pinging around in front of net. It's making me nervous. I can't imagine what these defenses are feeling like.
Yeah, the defense hasn't tightened up still from Alpaca Tacos. They're still just hanging on by a thread, but it's working for them. And you know what? Sometimes it's chaotic game style. It forces the other team or convinces the other team to play your chaotic style, and it breaks down their rotation.
Absolutely. And I definitely think that will favor Flickin Beans. Oh, and there's the shot that's going to seal it. A 5-4 overtime to start the series. We couldn't ask for anything more. This was a fantastic shot to end the game as well.
Yeah, and the goal line scrambles just weren't good enough in the end for Alpaca Tacos. Their offense was clicking. Their defense, if they can start getting earlier challenges, they have a chance to really take control of the series.
Yeah, we'll see if Alpaca Tacos can come back and reset. As you said, I think the game sped up a little out of their comfort zone. Things got a little bit too chaotic there for a while. Let's see if they can slow it down, play their own game, and see if they can replicate some of the pressure they've had in their previous series.
Yeah, and no rest for the weary. We're straight into game 2, where Alpaca Tacos is going to try to even up the series. But right now, it's 1-0 Flickin Beans. As he pops the ball high, trying to catch it. Tux with a really nice challenge to force that ball downfield. This could be a goal. Beans with a save, and the ball gets cleared away by Shimmy.
Azzy with the clutch demo to stop the second shot coming in. Oh my god, and again, it's Alpaca scrambling off the goal line to make the save. It looks like things are going to continue as they were before.
Glad.
Sorry, Dodo.
No, you're fine. I'm just so glad there are no face cams on today because I literally threw myself back in my chair and just fell onto my bed when that save got made.
I'm just sitting here grinning like an absolute moron, so there'd be plenty of material for various screenshots and other shenanigans, so I'm also happy there's no face cam today.
But both these teams just coming out and just ripping shots at net. Shimmy gonna go for the second touch. Almost gets a shot on net there. And we saw all 3 members of Alpaca Tacos just sitting in net. Someone's got to be up there challenging that ball. Azzy, no boost. Doesn't go off the ceiling, takes it off the wall. Ball goes down to Shimmy. Tries to control it, but Tux challenges him well. Taco, up in the air. That's not the touch he wanted. Alpaca will still win that race to the ball. But Shimmy has an easy clear here to Beans, who puts it back down. Can't quite find the shot.
Sorry, Dodo.
And we're starting to see the passing plays come out here.
I left you stranded for a little while there. Just had to demonstrate to the chat what my face is currently looking like every 3 seconds.
No, I respect it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It is, and it's a face that, if you're in the chat, you could be using right now. If you sub to our stream over at twitch.tv/thepostman_. But moving on to the game, it's still 0-0 with 3 minutes left. And correct me if I'm wrong, but things have slowed down. It's been a bit more of a midfield boom fest for a while. And as I say that, as he comes in with the follow-up and puts it far post to open the scoring.
Yeah, and this was just a nice pass from Shimmy off the backboard to Azzy. The defense has cleaned up. Alpaca Tacos noticeably has been playing a lot more reserved. But a 1-goal lead here, that's not even reassuring at all.
Oh, really nice.
And as I say that, they tie it up.
Yeah, Taco just plays it off the defender. Knew exactly what was happening here. Just needed to get to the right far enough that Beans had nowhere to put that ball. And that's a really, really quick response there by AlpacaTacosForTux.
These games have been going so fast that I feel like I'm just starting to repeat the same phrases over and over, and I'm trying not to, but my brain is too slow.
I've literally never repeated myself, so I don't know what that feels like.
So my brain just keeps like pausing because I'm like, I don't know any new words. Oh, what a shot from Shimmy right there, and a nice. Oh yeah, and a nice save. Again, my brain just broke.
Iz can relate.
Thank you, Iz. I appreciate it. And Azzy and Beans just kind of tag teaming to clear this ball out, and Azzy pops it up just a little too high for his teammates to do anything with. What a dunk right there. You know, I feel like we haven't seen a lot of mechanics this game.
Oof.
And as I say that, Azzy hits a double tap. Are you kidding me?
You say that. Get it?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I want to forget it, but I got it. But a beautiful double tap by Azzy right there to take the lead.
Omega God appreciates me. So do the postman. Using another extremely relevant emote.
Shimmy just challenging all of AlpacaTacos in the corner. As he clears the ball up, Shimmy with a chance right here. Gets a touch off the nose. He doesn't have the angle for the double tap, but as he has the dunk in front of net, it's 3-1 Flickin' Beans.
As he just cleaning up the mess that Shimmy made here. Tux and Taco splattered all over the field, and as he just rolling the ball in.
Yeah, and Tux is going to be able to get the ball off kickoff here. Omega God offering $1 to whoever demos Azzy. I don't think we can enforce that, but it's a fun idea to think about as there's a whiff in front of net and Azzy scores again.
Yeah, Azzy just clinical here with his goal poaching, taking advantage of every single mistake by AlpacaTacosForTux. We mentioned safe words in the last series. Once again, the punishment seems a little strong here. Might be time to start thinking about pulling it out. The safe word, that is.
No. A 3-goal lead here. It seems insurmountable, but AlpacaTacos has a very volatile offense. If they can get it going without ruining their rotation, they have a chance. But the thing is, every time they go to create pressure, they stop leaving a man back, and they get into these scramble situations. And Flickin' Beans are just punishing them as they score another goal top shelf.
Yeah, right.
Well placed by Beans.
Right now, those scramble situations it's their entire play style. It is non-stop scrambling. Flickin' Beans just seem to have found their groove. They're keeping the pressure up, pinning AlpacaTacosForTux back in their own net, and just stealing all the boost and doing whatever they want.
Yeah, Beans puts the ball at the back wall. Shimmy also puts out the back wall. Azzy can't find the net. Taco sends the ball straight downfield. Shimmy waiting to meet it. Puts it off the sidewalk. A double whiff. You got to respect it.
Absolutely.
Oh, Beans almost got another goal right there. But, I mean, what does AlpacaTacos need to do in Game 3 if they don't want to get swept here?
They need to get out of their own net. We talked about in the first game, there's just too many shots coming in. You can't save everything. You need to stop some of those shots before they happen. But as far as doing that, it just seems like Flickin' Beans just feeling super speedy right now. And just getting to everything first.
Yeah, I mean, and you know my general opinion, because you're absolutely right, they need to stop the shots from coming in. Go to a physical gameplay.
Yeah.
Start bumping them, start demoing, and start putting the pressure on them.
Yeah, get the boom started. I think...
That, you know, that's another good point, too. Just start boom clearing that ball downfield and make them play ping pong with you.
I meant the word boom when you explode people.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, no. I disagree about the clearing point. I don't think that's what they need to do.
Here's the thing. I thought that's what you were saying, and I was just trying to be a supportive casting partner and agree with you.
Didn't it?
Yeah, no, I regret it horribly right now.
I think we should just move on.
Yeah. We're in Game 3. Tux has to get a save right away from a shot from Shimmy off kickoff. Shimmy's just been a menace all game, especially with the passes, setting up Azzy and Beans for nice shooting opportunities.
Yeah, and the shooting opportunities, there's just been so many of them for Flickin' Beans. I didn't check the endgame stats, but it felt like they all had 10 each in that last game. I just don't know where AlpacaTacosForTux can... Oh my god!
Shimmy! What was that? You're not allowed to do that. He almost scored behind the ball.
It was nuts, and it was yet another shooting opportunity for Flickin' Beans that AlpacaTacosForTux were just praying wouldn't be good enough to beat them on the line. In this situation it wasn't, but there's been plenty of situations where it has.
Yeah, and that shot right there has to be put away by AlpacaTacos. They haven't been getting a lot of opportunities, and they get a nice look there, and they put it over the crossbar when it needs to be top shelf. Beans gets a nice challenge here. This is dangerous as he might have the bump.
My
What a pass!
What is this? I would love to know if Azzy was in car cam here. I don't think he's looking at the ball. I think he turns and looks for the defender. But looking at the replay, I might have to disagree with myself. He seemed pretty conscious of the ball's location. And was it an attempted goal steal? I don't know what's going through Azzy's mind half the time.
Yeah, I have no idea, but that's a nice clear from Tux. Taco can't quite find the angle to get it on net. Shimmy's going to clear it out, gets the extra touch. Alpaca goes over Beans, but Azzy does well to meet him, even though he got an extra touch there. You know, I mentioned earlier that Azzy was a little shaky to start. I don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah, after you've scored 20 or 22 goals or so, you start feeling pretty good. And it feels like he's scored about that many goals so far this series.
Yeah, and Beans just with like the slowest backflip delay I've ever seen. And what a goal line stand right now by Flickin Beans.
Yeah, Alpaca had a chance there, but just couldn't quite find an angle to get it past the defender. And as you said, Flickin Beans looking real good on defense at the moment. But conversely, Alpaca Tacos with some of their first meaningful pressure of this game.
Yeah, and that pressure does bode well for them. You know, if they keep it up throughout the game, they're bound to get a goal. They had 2 shots that were just off by an inch and just an inch away from not being saved. But they had to keep up this offense while maintaining the defense, and I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I think if they add a little bit of rough and tumble to their game,
what a save.
maybe a demo on the out rotation, you know, just something to just make Flickin Beans a little bit uncomfortable, then I think it's gonna do wonders for them. Those pixels in it saves might end up being goals in the long run if you're demoing and bumping on the way out.
Yeah, I completely agree. And Shimmy with a really nice touch on the backboard right there to delay the fall of the ball. And Beans is going to be able to put it away. Look at this touch. Shimmy slowed that ball down microscopically. I promise you he did.
And really good awareness there for Azzy to leave that for his teammate. And Beans able to finish.
Yeah, and a 2-0 lead. That's got to feel scary here for Alpaca Tacos, especially when you're on the brink of losing this grand final. And the offense just isn't stopping for Flickin Beans.
Yeah, last chance saloon here for AlpacaTacosForTux. Oh!
Oh, what? What just happened?
Well, they just kicked that door in to the last chance saloon. And Tux just bought his team a drink. And he brought them away back into this game.
I'm not sure that Azzy had to own goal that, though. Was that a forced own goal, or did Azzy just mess up right there?
It's hard to see. Hopefully someone clips it and puts it into the RL clips in Discord, and we can all take a second look at it. Make sure to at Azzy as well, if you do that.
Don't at Azzy.
Ping him.
The poor man. Shimmy's just putting on a one-man show in the corner right now.
Well, if I recall correctly, he is a ones main.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, really helping him here.
Shimmy, Shimmy, like, he just keeps popping the ball over people.
Yeah, unorthodox but effective.
Working out. Yeah. Oh, but touching the dribble, and he got it past Azzy.
And the missed flick is just enough to put Azzy off here. I think Azzy was expecting something a little more powerful. Yeah, Tux definitely whiffs that, but it's enough. Those 1v1 situations, it doesn't have to go perfectly for you to come away with a goal, and it's 2-2. AlpacaTacosForTux looking to get back into the series with 20 seconds remaining.
And Alpaca can't quite find that second touch there. This is a dangerous rotation for Flickin Beans, though, and Alpaca Tacos looks like they're going to have the last shot at generating some offense before overtime.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh
They
my
got it!
god!
They scored!
It's not quite a 0-second goal, but I think it's pretty close. This was clutch by Alpaca. And a bump too. I'm not sure who it was. It must have been Tacos. He got a bump on the challenging defender and gave Alpaca enough space to squeeze that in before the end of the game. Shimmy unable to keep it up. And AlpacaTacosForTux bringing the series back to 2-1.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal comeback from AlpacaTacosForTux. And let's see if they can keep that up here in game 4. They're not going to get swept today. They've got to feel good about that.
Yeah, keep that broom in the closet. We're going to game 4. Nice. We might get those 5 games after all. I just nearly joined as a player like 3 or 4 times.
Gotta respect it.
Yeah.
So game 4 is underway here. Very neutral kickoff. Taco's gonna punch the ball off the back wall. Shimmy plays it back. Chooses not to get the boost. Plays it back into Azzy. A very bold back pass at best right there.
Are you really back passing if it's not risky?
That's a good point. But I feel like Flickin Beans are really scrambly right now. And Tux proves me right.
Yeah, takes advantage of the discomfort shown by Flickin Beans. Little miscommunication there. Not quite on the same wavelength with Flickin Beans. And Tux just jumps on it and buries it. This is what I'd like to see. I want a game 5. And I want it to be stressful for everyone.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to come away from game 5 feeling good about
I don't want
loss.
anyone to have a good time from now on.
Yeah, I want a stressful time for all. Oh, and they're looking for the bump, and it works out.
Oh, the bump plays. You called it early, and maybe their stream is just a little delayed because they're finally listening to Taco with the big bump, and it's Alpaca that cleans up again after his teammate clears the way.
As he plays the ball off the wall. A little bit of a rhyme there. Tux gets it over Beans. Tux is feeling himself right now. He's feeling good about his offense. But Flickin Beans, don't count them out yet. It's only a 2-goal lead.
Absolutely, and they've scored a lot of goals this series and this tournament. So I'm not sure any lead is safe at any point in time against this team.
No, and Shimmy punches the ball downfield as he's going to be looking for the follow-up touch. Can't find it. Alpaca hits it over him. Shimmy the midfield to Azzy. Is this going to amount to anything?
Oh,
Yes!
that's just a
That's an own goal?
clean own goal off his own backboard almost. Yeah, this is a rough. So this is a. Oh yeah, that's another one that someone's got to clip it. Hit the RL clips. Ping these guys when they mess up. Just do it.
Don't do that.
Do it.
But yeah, that was a tough own goal for Tux right there. He was trying to clear the ball up the backboard and just killed the momentum of the ball and made it a pass. Well, at best a pass and at worst the own goal that it was. Ooh, Azzy with a whiff right there. Taco off the backboard?
I couldn't quite make contact, but I like the idea of it. I'm not sure he quite had the allot angle, but it would have been a nice pass at least. It's dangerous stuff.
Slow
here.
play from Taco there in front of the net. Really dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was the right call, but they made it work so far. Unfortunately, they're still under pressure. AlpacaTacosForTux, that is.
Yeah, Flickin Beans might be down right now, but they are slowly taking control of this game. And Tux is airborne. Does he have a shot? Yes! Wow!
Shimmy just not quite able to get across. There was pixels in this. But yeah, Tux just speedy to that ball. Puts it far enough wide. Not sure if it took a touch off the crossbar and then Shimmy, but there was some shenanigans on the goal line. Either way, AlpacaTacosForTux looking to take control of the game and force that game 5.
Yeah, and Flickin Beans, they've got to feel slightly demoralized.
Ooh.
After generating offense, a demo there from Shimmy made that look a little precarious.
And
But
those demos on the rotation out can be so surprising. Even if you have the ball and suddenly your third man doesn't exist anymore, it can be scary what happens next.
yeah, absolutely. But Flickin Beans' offense it hasn't been consistent really at any point this game. They had about a minute where they seemed like they were clicking, and then it just died out.
Yeah, we haven't seen the backboard getting peppered like it has been in the last, or throughout the entirety of this series, really. We haven't seen those scrambling saves on the line. Something has changed, and I have to say, I think it's AlpacaTacosForTux. They're starting to shut down Flickin Beans in the midfield. They're bumping them, getting into their, not letting them get into their groove, and getting into a groove of their own.
Yeah, 100%. And really, any shots that we have seen from Flickin Beans this game, they've been weak shots. They're just floaters at net, and AlpacaTacos is not letting them in as they shouldn't. But it felt like game 1, those shots were working. Oh, nice save there from Azzy, and Shimmy's going to have an opportunity here. This is scary. But it's dealt with well by AlpacaTacos. Oh, Alpaca just read that pass.
And there's a lot of... Ooh, I think maybe if Tux doesn't get a touch off that, then Taco might have been able to punch that home, but chance wasted. There's still 2 goals in it with 25 seconds left. Flickin Beans gonna have to turn on the pressure, and that whiff isn't the best way to start.
No, and they had a really nice opportunity there, but they haven't generated... Again, they haven't generated power on any of their shots. None of their shots have felt scary. And AlpacaTacos for lunch, or for Tux, is going to tie this up, and we're going to go to game 5.
I am excited.
This is what I'm here for. When Man asked us to cast today, I told them I will only cast if there is a guaranteed game 5 in the final, and they said we can't promise that, and I said I'll do it anyways.
When they asked me to cast, I said no. But yet here I am. So I'm happy that there's a game 5.
Originally, Man asked their best casters to cast, and they said no. Then they asked their most talented casters to cast, and then they said no. And then they asked their biggest casters to cast, and then they said no. And then they asked us, and I said, once, we can't say no 4 times. We have to cast this.
And then I said no.
Yeah, hold on, wait. Yeah, that had a punchline, though.
Oh, okay,
Never mind. Anyways, we're in game 5.
You just left it going for too long. I'm like, he's expecting me to say something here? I'm not sure.
No, the joke happened, but anyways, let's focus on this game 5 that's happening. AlpacaTacos for lunch, trying to complete this reverse sweep.
Alpaca's C9 decal confusing me there. I was thinking it was a player from Flickin Beans dribbling on his own net, and I was being concerned. But I'd figured it out.
It would be a bold strategy, and I would respect it.
Absolutely. We've talked about risky back passes. I don't know what to call a dribble at your own net, but it would have been risky.
A risky yet bold own goal. And a demo's coming out here from both teams. Beans with time, goes for the flick, doesn't find the net.
Chance here for AlpacaTacosForTux. But Shimmy doing his best to eliminate the options on his way back onto defense. And AlpacaTacosForTux unable to really transition into any kind of offense, although Azzy doing his best to help them along there.
Yeah, and Shimmy wanted more of a bounce off that back wall. Alpaca's just going to follow the roll up and take it off the ceiling. There's a lot of midfield game right now. Neither team really has a grip on the possession.
Ooh.
It's not a great whiff from Tux right there. Alpaca with a nice save.
Yeah,
Willpower points out. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say that Alpaca's been very solid with his saves and subsequent clears. Rarely does he just put them back out in the middle of the field. They're always going either to the side, into their corner, or to a teammate. And it's been really important for AlpacaTacosForTux.
Yeah, absolutely. Willpower is pointing out how I keep saying Alpaca Tacos for lunch. And that's because when Alpaca and Taco teamed up for the 2v2, that was their name. And I have more of an affinity for lunch than I do for Alpaca Tacos for Tux.
Yeah, and what?
Because then I don't get any tacos.
I mean, Tux is a snack, but it's Azzy who is feeding right now as he follows this Alpaca with the whiff, and Azzy just taps it home. Did you like that? Did you like that line? I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, that was really good. I put that in my caster journal.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a 1-0 lead for Flickin Beans, and that's got to inspire a little bit of confidence right now after that tough game 4. But Alpaca has a chance to rip a shot here.
And as we're getting close to halfway, it's been perhaps the most tense affair of the games so far in the series. Neither team really willing to throw everything on offense like they have been. Flickin Beans for sure have quietened down, and that pinch is just straight in between the defenders who could do nothing about it. Let's have another look, because I have no idea what just happened.
The challenge just goes straight to net. Taco meeting him on the sidewall, and it works out for a goal. We're 1-1, 2 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. This is the game 5 we wanted.
Absolutely.
Oh, the team bump's coming out.
But what a great clear. Tux couldn't quite latch onto it. He'll wish he did better there, but AlpacaTacosForTux looking really, really good the further this series goes.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been cleaning up their gameplay. Alpaca had a tough miss off of an awkward read on the backboard early in the game, but other than that, since the end of game 3, they've looked phenomenal.
Yeah, they seem to be the ones on the front foot the most here. I wouldn't say that Flickin Beans are scrambling, but they're definitely not able to latch onto the possession. But a big demo comes in, but Alpaca sees it coming in. He's able to clear the ball.
Oh.
And follows it up with a nice little air dribble and just puts it past the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Shimmy couldn't get up fast enough to save this. Alpaca Tacos has a lead. 1 minute 26 remaining. I did not expect this. I didn't think this reverse sweep was actually possible.
Absolutely not. And honestly, Flickin Beans, they've just done a G2. They're in a winning position near the end of a tournament, and their offense just dries up. And as I say that, we're all getting wet again, and Beans is able to put in the follow-up after Shimmy's cannon off the sidewall.
You know what we need to do, Munts? We need to make a Caster's Curse jar, and every time we do Caster's Curse, we need to put $1 in the jar.
Honestly, if we had done that starting today, I think I'd have at least $3.
Yeah, and $3, that's more than 2 and less than 4.
I mean,
but anyways, let's get back.
That's more income than our streams made this week, so.
That's fair, and Taco gives him the lead.
That's not true. Our stream's popping off, by the way. It's just hectic over there.
Couldn't get the challenge. Alpaca with a monster challenge. Bounces straight down from the ceiling, and Taco is there for the cleanup.
Yeah, and they're just responding to whatever is thrown at them at the moment. They seem to just be holding their nerve a lot better than they were. Maybe the stream jitters have jittered out, and they're just feeling comfortable. But this is not comfortable right now, as he bears down on goal.
Yeah, and as he was just getting dribbled for a second by Alpaca right there.
Oof.
Shimmy just got
sent
flying. I didn't know a car could go flying that fast.
Alpaca.
But there's 20 seconds left.
Big ol' whiff there, but Tux manages to get the ball. If that had gotten over Shimmy, Flickin Beans were in a bad spot. And
Absolutely.
the final 10 seconds. Can Flickin Beans get the goal to even it up and maybe force overtime? It looks like Alpaca Tacos might have secured the reverse sweep and the tournament. That is just nuts.
Yeah, that was absolutely unbelievable gameplay from Alpaca Tacos. They stuck in there. They got pounded in game 2. They were down 2-0 in game 3. And they still came back for the reverse sweep to win the Man Monthly 3v3 tournament.
The winners, the champions. Let's not forget the prestige that comes with winning an event like this. These guys are going to be the talk of the server, the talk of the Discord. But once again, let's not focus on the winners. Let's focus on the people that own gold. Get over to the RL Clips channel, tag them in it, and don't let them hear the end of it.
Absolutely. But GG's to all of our participants today. We were so glad, so happy to be able to cast them and watch them today. If you're interested, look at the Man Community server. We host tournaments like this all the time. Come check me and Muntz out. We are The Postman. You can find us at twitch.tv/thepostman_. Give us a follow. Give us a chance. And yeah, Muntz, you got anything to add?
That was so fun. I'm really glad that I didn't go against my instincts and put my pants on earlier. Because, yeah, things got real slippery. So, with that said, I'm all finished. And I think everyone else is. So, let's shut this thing down. What do you think?
All right, sounds good. Have a good day or night, everyone, depending on where you are. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I was just double checking. There are a few random audio sources that I weren't sure that were in there, so I just removed them. I was not fucking around. So sorry if you had something in this scene. I had forgotten about a stream ending screen for this thing, so I hadn't made all the other stuff I had made from scratch. But that went really well. My brain got a bit tired, but I think that'll come with practice. Aha, you mean not the Swiss, just the elimination. I agree. I guess the only thing is, like, it's more about getting as many people on stream as you can. So they can be like, I was on the stream. You know what I mean? Here's that cool thing I did. That's not a bad idea. I don't hate that. Or maybe Man can get... Because honestly...